you're watching Fat Man DD1, you dingus. Whatever he said.
Yo, world, this is Fat Man DD1. Okay, you probably missed me. You probably haven't missed me. You probably don't even subscribe to my channel, which, you know, you should subscribe to my channel because I'm awesome. See, that was probably a subscriber notification. No, that was Twitter. But that's Twitter, you know, someone could be notifying me. They're not. But I'm Fat Man DD1. Thank you guys for joining me once again for another delightful video. This is, by the title, you already know, and I'm just happy that Spider-Man and Marvel heard me. I don't know. I think they heard me because they did it right and then they did it right again. What I'm actually trying to say is Marvel did two things right. They got the Spider-Man story right for Homecoming. I said it way back. You can't do a good Spider-Man story right unless you finish Peter Parker. Do Peter Parker's storyline right and then move on. Sony was going to just throw a Miles Morales movie out there way back and probably not even cast Donald Glover, which we all wanted Donald Glover, but the guy's too old. He's not even what he used to look like anymore, so that's a dub. Right now, they did an animated Spider-Man version, and this is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailer, which I'm happy, and then I'm excited to view this with you guys, because I've only seen just the opening, and I was like, I gotta kind of watch this with them, because I've done a lot of breakdowns and stuff with you guys, so we're gonna watch it, we're gonna break it down, then we're gonna move on to Jessica Jones. We're gonna watch that and break that down because her season 2 is dropping just like the rest of the Netflix Marvel superheroes. So let that be. And then afterwards, we're gonna talk about Battle Angel Aleta. We're just gonna talk about it and then another video later actually review the whole trailer that dropped, because that's a good anime that's been adapted, I think, just like Ghost in the Shell, pretty well. So you may not agree with me, but agree with me on that. But let's get into this trailer. If you're with me, stand by me. Oh, stand motherfucking by me, and let's watch this. Come on. If you're with me, let's do this. Into the Spider-Verse trailer. Copy. Got Miles running, jumping off the car. Spider-Man. Hey, official trailer. Yeah. Alright. Sony, Columbia, Marvel, pictures, okay. New York City, my city, baby.
Wait, so how many of us are there?
Alright. Cinemas in December. Alright. That was good. Now let's go back and break it down. Alright, we got this man chasing somebody I believe is the Prowler. You know, but he's in all purple, so maybe not. Bam. Alright. The new Spider logo shows up. Sony, Columbia, Marvel. Okay, some pictures. First of all, one thing right here. I live in New York City, and there's a lot of Marvel shit that's been filmed in New York City. Some aren't, some is, whatever. This, whatever, if it's right here, you're seeing it. This looks fucking good. This animation really collects the concrete jungle. Like it's beautiful. Seriously, like someone took a picture of this and they drew the city. Draw the city, not drew, but whatever. This looks this street alleyway looks very familiar, by the way, because I've walked enough. That looks beautiful. It looked like it's digital rendering with a bit of like actual video when the fucking city was in the rain and muck and snow. So cool. Hold on. Right here, when we have Miles right next to the Q train, like the Q train usually goes back and forth through Brooklyn to Manhattan, and this is fucking, I know that area. But right now, this is the best picture for like also cosplayers, because you got Miles standing on like wherever the train's transferring to get to the next station in the middle of the track. So he's just there chilling in his like shorts and his like his hoodie. This is gonna be every cosplayer's freaking wear. I know cosplayers, and they're going to duplicate this to the death. And a Marvel, oh, can't wait. But this shot, perfect. The style he has on is just casual, and that's cool because Spider-Man, why not? So right here we have him visiting a cemetery, and it's snowing, so it's the winter now. The best part about this picture to me is he's visiting, and let me move forward. He's visiting the grave of the late Peter Parker, who was originally Spider-Man. If you haven't read the comics, this is not a spoiler, because this has been out for fucking ever. And this movie should have came out a long fucking time ago, but it didn't. That's why Marvel had to animate it, because they didn't want to fucking pay no actors. They had to pay voice actors. It's different. Peter Parker, in the Ultimate Comics, fought the Ultimate Green Goblin, who kicked his ass and killed him. And after a while, there was a falling out of like his entire friends and family that mourned for him. Somewhere down the line, whoever picked up the newest Ultimate comic book created a new Spider-Man, which is Miles Morales. Now, Miles Morales is African American and Dominican, or Mexican or Spanish, whatever, but he's mixed like me. I was like, shit, that's cool. They took this kid and they made him the new Spider-Man. How did they do it? Kind of the same thing as Peter Parker. Osborn was trying to, I think it was Norman Osborn or Harry, was trying to recreate the same type of spider that bit Spider-Man to mass produce it as a weapon, like the Hulk. Stop me if I'm going a little too far. And by then, you know, Miles was visiting a certain place that was creating the spiders. One of them got free, jumped into his backpack, he went in his backpack, bit the fuck out of him. So he has a spider bite now. I'm gonna be very honest with you all, and I mean it, with you all. This is where this animated thing should have came out a long time ago, because I'm really gonna actually tell you about his grave. Peter Parker's grave says 2018 from 1991. It looks like it says 1991 or 1981 or whatever. From 1991 to 2018. That's when Spider-Man died. No. Whenever the comic came out where he actually died, that's when he died. I think Sony should have kind of clarified that. It's been a couple of years since, you know, New York City needed a Spider-Man. So, damn, guys, could y'all not stick to that good source material? But, you know, I think Sony is like, oh, he died for us. But I said a long time ago, Marvel was able to take Spider-Man Homecoming, which is a Peter Parker story, half Spider-Man story, and make the character good. Sony couldn't do it with Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield did it good with his first movie. Second movie, he bombed because Sony just threw everything in there like it was fucking gonna work. It just didn't. But Marvel was able to make it work because they had the know-how of Spider-Man. They gave him a good suit. They made him a teenager. They gave him a lot of leeway because it was still a balanced out story. He wasn't too much in the suit. He wasn't all the time in the suit. But everything became about his life, the suit, Stark, Avengers, storyline. Perfect. I said it. If you couldn't get it right, don't do it. Marvel, I don't know, through the ethers of the internet, may have heard me, but they made it good. And now Sony's still moving forward to Miles Morales project, and this is it. This is actually it. The life comes true. It's not Donald Glover, but we still got a Miles Morales. Moving forward, when Peter Parker actually died, Miles took over the mantle of Spider-Man. But then again, his abilities are way different than Spidey's. They're a little more cooler. Let's move forward in the trailer. So he's near the grave. Somebody was passing him. I think that was the Prowler. Right here, he's leaning off a building. I don't know what building it is, but this is the picture everyone likes. Because now they see him and he's like, I think in Nike Jordans? Not sure. Not sneakerhead. But this picture looks perfect. On the side of the building, got him a little bit tilted. He's about to jump. I don't know how the fuck he's sticking in those, but you know, he's probably suit, got no socks, and he's sticking to these shits. Awesome. Jumps. When he jumps, the glass breaks. I think that's from his fingers. His fingers were sticking so much to the glass that when he jumped, the friction cracked the glass. And to the animated department, this is beautiful. This is like caressing the glass. So good. Moving forward. The big jump, here it comes. Jumping. Falling. The view of the city. This picture is nice. This art is beautiful. And the fact that he's falling like he's like a fallen angel, like he's descending into the earth, is fucking awesome. I had to pick my nose for a second. It's fucking awesome. You see the color and energy of the lights. You see every light in the panels look really centered in. They look like actual lights from the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, those are people working in there, like at night. This is like how the city is storming. And you see there's Spider-Man jumping from a skyscraper. It looks like he's falling straight from the sky, but he's actually on the side of a building. It looks incredible. Like if you turned the image up, like on right side, he's falling into the city. And this still looks beautiful because it looks like he's standing on air. And he looks awesome. Just, Sony. Moving forward. Webbing, boom. Catching the Prowler. Bam. Bam. Lands there. The suit looks awesome. Let's just get that out the way. The new symbol looks good. These things on his like shoulders look incredible. Beautiful. Come with the mask. This Miles Morales is just like the Miles from the comics. Also, he has some of Josh Gambino's features. Ugly nose. Yeah, I said it. Ugly. Like, here in one of Gambino's songs, his nose is still as ugly. Into the Spider-Verse.
Wait, so how many of us are there?
Perfect. In cinemas 2018. I gotta be honest with you guys, and I gotta be real with y'all. This is, to me, gonna be fucking good. Gonna be fucking good in many ways. Now, Into the Spider-Verse, for me, is that capturing moment of Marvel and Sony saying, hey, since we've did good with live action and Marvel's helping us, why not continue with this animated Miles Morales? And then we can introduce other Spider Universe characters. We could get Spider-Gwen, we could get punk rock Spider-Man, we could get the Scarlet Spider, we could get Kane the Scarlet Spider, we could get it's called Into the Spider-Verse, the Spider Universe. We could get the sequels of comics, animated movies created. We could get that because DC has been kicking Marvel's ass all over the fucking floor with their animated movies. They've just been murdering animation. DC has been bombing with their live action stuff. But if DC's dying in one area, Marvel is also succeeding in another one. This is just weird for me to say this, because if you noticed it, it's Marvel's doing good with their live action, but their animated stuff is kind of eh. DC's sucking with their live action, but their animation is fucking off the chain. Have you seen the Japanese samurai Batman? What the fuck? Or ninja Batman? Like, what the fuck? So they're both up and up in any type of areas. DC is doing good with their live action series. Marvel is so it comes down to animation, because if Marvel can bring you energy, intense chemistry, if they can give you that energy to make you want to invest their money into it, you're gonna have to give them your fucking money, because that's what Marvel loves the most. Having you pony up. And that's even better. So we're gonna move on to Jessica Jones. Are you with me? Because we're going into that hardcore. Now, I know I haven't talked about Jessica Jones much, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Very simple. And this is season 1 in a nutshell. Jessica Jones is a PI. She's hurt, she's battered, she's abused. She's been abused by Kilgrave, the Purple Man. The Purple Man in the Marvel Comics is a man that can basically control people with his mind. This dude was a bit overpowered at one point. Like, I believe he was able to take over like any superhero with just whispering something, or just like walking into a room and mind controlling the entire fucking store of people. He was able to capture Jessica. He was able to like use her body in ways that is just messed up. The series is really good. It's a woman's overcoming her fears, overcoming struggle and empowerment, and becoming who she is. You know what I'm saying? Is she a hero? Is she just a jackass? What the fuck is she? The overarching story of Jessica Jones is that mostly overcoming and dealing with your emotions and what has happened to you. Because nowadays, Jessica Jones, I think, can empower women. You know what I'm saying? Can empower people, because it does take a certain step to facing your fears, trying to conquer them, and knowing when to put yourself in the right situation and say, damn, this was all fucked up and this is wrong. She puts herself in a lot of harm's way and danger, but she does the right thing no matter what. It may seem kind of fucked up, and she does do some fucked up stuff, and Luke Cage is in there, and there's a little kissy and bang bang, but her as a character, there's a lot of development with that character. Even though it's morally fucked up, there's a lot with her that brought her to that point of her life crashing, and family, friends, and knowing who you can trust. Jessica Jones, in a nutshell, season 1. I broke it down for you guys. Now, season 2 leaves off maybe after Kilgrave, because after the Defenders, Matt Murdock is gone. Danny went to protecting Hell's Kitchen. Luke Cage is... Fuck, Luke Cage may be an outlaw again. Who knows? And now Jessica's back to doing her PI shit. This trailer just gives us maybe it's an announcement date, a breakdown, something. So, if you're with me, let's get into it. And away we go.
Everyone has secrets.
Yes, they do.
If not their own,
then
someone else's.
True. Get ready. She's getting back. Hey.
What are you?
Breaking doors.
You end up like this?
Pitch slapping at this.
People actually ask you.
It comes up.
Knowing what was done to you might help you.
What if facing it makes me worse? I've already killed someone.
If you say with great power comes great responsibility, I swear I'll throw up on you.
Okay, we're gonna just wind that just a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. I love New York City. Still city camera pan of the city's beautiful.
Everyone has secrets.
Jessica taking pictures of people.
And someone else's.
Get ready. She's getting back. Informative business.
What are you? How did you end up like this?
Bitch slapping a nigga through a window. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Once I see her just pump slap somebody, it's amazing. And she's going through dialogue. What are you? What are you doing for me? Are you gonna kill me? Her powers. Jessica got her powers. I forget, but I'm gonna look it up maybe by the same way Matt got her powers. A freak accident, her parents did get into a car crash, or she had them before. There's a lot to deal with that, you know what I'm saying? She's a super powered individual. She's one of like those awesome super powered individuals from the Marvel Universe. To me, to be very honest with you, she's really good at her job. Being a PI, investigation, camera work, just finding people, because she's that person that you wouldn't expect to be looking for your ass. Seriously, you wouldn't expect a woman like that to be looking for you. But her detective skills really do work. She's putting faces and profiles to what she gets paid, because she has to match everything and take these pictures and find out if you're cheating on someone, if you're fucking with your bills. She's that awesome PI. And this one picture of her just pimp slapping somebody who pissed her off or touched her, she does not like to be touched. Manhandled. Don't come anywhere near her. And if you don't have the strength of the Hulk, don't fuck with her, because she took on the Hulk and Spider-Man and kind of won an arm wrestling match.
Are you gonna kill me?
Are you gonna kill me?
People actually ask you that.
Ooh.
It comes up.
Knowing what was done to you.
So we're gonna get more backstory into Jessica into season 2, finding out probably what did happen to her, and or like what was she experimented on, or her parents, did her parents go through any experiments when they were pregnant with her, or her mother maybe went through something that leads it all to one road. What happened, and why does she have these abilities of super durability, jumping, and super strength, and she can fly? Like, if you didn't watch Defenders, she was flying with some super strength. So yeah.
To you might help you.
What if facing it makes me worse? I've already killed someone.
Right. Jessica has murdered someone. If you didn't watch season 1 of Jessica Jones, and I keep repeating this, she murders Kilgrave. It's been a while, guys. Fucking watch season 1 of Jessica Jones. She murders Kilgrave. Like, she snaps his neck because, well, you had to. Dude's just brainwashing people. You gotta go in and kill the man. She's killed once. She believes in her heart. She's not a killer, but she had to do what she believed. He was a monster. He was a straight up monster individual, and letting him live in this world was a freak accident. He even killed his own parents. Come on, like, the dude's just a dick. She made a hard call. And for most Marvel comic, like, villains, Marvel comic villains don't die. They come back, But in the movie universe, in the TV show universe, they die, because that's how it works. Like, no, we don't want these characters to come back and back. This ain't a comic book. It's live. It's reality. Kill them, or just let's not make any more movies. Because what they do in most movies is they kill the villain, they beat the villain's ass, the villain goes the fuck away, never comes back, right? Exactly. Or you get a new villain. She killed him, and she is afraid to kill again, because you never know what can happen. You know? That one time of killing might make you feel like, are you a murderer? Are you not a murderer? You know, you have to look within yourself. She's a good person. She's just feeling that angst and fear. Let's keep going. Jessica Jones.
If you say with great power comes great responsibility, I swear I'll throw up on you.
I'm gonna stop it right there. The great power comes great responsibility was shitted on twice or once this year, and it was Jessica Jones who shit on it, and another movie who shitted on it, and I was just like, damn, Spider-Man, you don't get no love. I'm gonna rewind this pretty much back, so hold on 1 second. There's this one scene here where she finds hold on, is that it? She finds a picture of a woman, it looks like her, being painted, and it's all in the natural colors of the Alias comics. Her comics were called Alias, as the same name as her company, Alias. Her Alias Investigation Agency, whatever the fuck it's called. Her painting has the same color palette as the aura she gives off. Purple is the purple man, and that purple color, purple scheme, and season 1 was really driving home that purple color. Seriously, that purple palette was everywhere. And then we have a painting. It looks like her. It is her. From the way I zoom into this bitch, it is her. And we get that scheme already. I'm scared that this is gonna be, she might get a painting that was supposed to be given to her a long, long time ago after Purple Man died. Because I believe in his body, in his blood, there is something still left in him. And the authorities or scientists who have found his body may have started dissecting with it, picking at it. There's a lot there. So he isn't dead, but in spirit, he's still alive. And I bet for more money, he still haunts her. This was a good trailer. For me, this was an excellent trailer. This was a good breakdown of the trailer. Tell me what you think. And let's just talk about Battle Angel Aleta. This is probably the last part of the video that you're gonna get. I'm Fat Man DD1. Let's move on to the last bit, shall we? Battle Angel Aleta is an awesome, awesome trailer, and I will watch it with you guys right now, but I don't want to take up too much of this video. It was mostly Marvel. I was gonna just kind of dabble and talk about Battle Angel Aleta. This trailer is incredibly weird at first. Like, I feel like I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at, but I have an idea. I just don't have an idea. You know what I'm saying? It takes a certain type of person to tell you, this is what you want to watch, but is this really what you want to watch? Is this something you want to dive into? As an anime fan, yes, I'm into anime. I don't talk about it on my channel because no one asks me to. But this is my channel. I love anime. If you guys ever want me to talk about it, hit the comments below. What's my favorite anime? Why do I like it? I'll probably make a list of that. The one thing I'm a little mad at is that if this is an anime adaptation, they're not going to be pleasing the fans that used to watch Battle Angel Aleta, read the manga, watch the anime and the animated movie. They're not going to be pleasing those fans. For me, just like Ghost in the Shell, I was very pleased on that adaptation because it's not like I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell before. It's not like I haven't seen both the movies before or the newest one. Well, I haven't seen the newest one, but not the live action, the animated one. This is a certain creation. They took a character. They didn't make her Japanese. They just didn't, so deal with it. And even the creator said, it's fine. I like Scarlett Johansson. She fits the character. Scarlett Johansson in that movie, spoiler alert, was very robotic. Walk was very robotic. Feel was very robotic. She was basically the sense of the Major. Robotic, little quip and funny. She was very disturbing. The character of the Major was brought down to a melancholy T, very calm and demeanor. That's all you need. And had enough emotion that where you can see pain, struggle, and damn, you know? So there was enough there for the character to be brought to life thanks to Scarlett Johansson. Some people believe it should have been an Asian lead. I believe, yeah. But then again, another part of me says, no, because not a lot of audiences know Asian actors. And I'm not going to bring out X-Men Apocalypse Fan Bing Bing because she may have not been cast for a role. She may have been given a role and they were just like, nah, we don't want her. We want Scarlett Johansson. And the creator of Ghost in the Shell was like, yeah, that's good. This is something you need to watch. It is called Anime Drawn to Life. It's an awesome anime drawn to life experience with characters. And it talks about the evolution of anime in Japan, sex, and anime live action stuff. They already did Dragon Ball Z, they did Astro Boy, they did Speed Racer, they did Ghost in the Shell this year, and they're looking to do what is it? Go Hyper Team Go with the birds. That's another year after this one, probably. You know, so This was already mentioned. Scarlett Johansson's name was already out there in the ether. It just took a while for this movie to come out. But that anime proposal, taking the character, adapting the character, making the character something you want to see. Because if you watch anime, you're like, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I want what I see in the cartoons. You can't have it. We can't have it. You want the Japanese adaptation, right? Fine. But even just like Death Note, the Japanese got it wrong. How? How did you get Death Note wrong? It's impossible. We got Death Note wrong, or the director got Death Note wrong. How? People believe Ghost in the Shell was just horrible. It wasn't to me. It was just okay to watch. It wasn't amazing, spectacular, but it was just a good movie to watch. Battle Angel Alita brings me back to the Ghost in the Shell good movie to watch. Dragon Ball Z failed. Astro Boy was whatever. It was animated, so no one cares. And Speed Racer was just whatever. No one cares. So if you put in Ghost in the Shell was okay, Battle Angel Alita is gonna be pretty nice, you need to find out what type of style to take a movie in, because this is post-apocalyptic world, post-destruction chaos world. Robots rule, humans are like almost missing, there's like a black market. The anime itself is amazing. I gotta actually watch the anime and probably check it out, and I will tell you guys more after reviewing the trailer, maybe later on. But there's something there, and that's just that connection with Battle Angel Alita. You know what I'm saying? The images look awesome, the character looks awesome. We're gonna get something that we like, but for anime fans, they're gonna just say, outright, that looks shitty. Okay, but it looks good because no one was waiting for this. No one was just sitting on this to be a movie. I heard about it, but I wasn't really ready for it because there was cosplay and stuff out there already, but when it finally came to like a trailer, I was actually blown away. And we'll break down the trailer another day. I'm serious, guys. We'll break it down another day. But it all has energy and feeling to it. Just like Spider-Man, just like all the Marvel stuff, anime has its own type of passion and love to it. Just like the creators put love and time into it, we put love and time to reviewing it and watching it. You gotta put some love and time into dissecting it and hugging it, because you just want to hug it and like be friends with that awesomeness. You know what I'm saying? That awesome sauce you can't get nowhere else, because it's like a quench of thirst. It can never be held. It can never be like brought back. But when you find something that is the equal amount of it, you love it. So that was just a breakdown of that. And this has been a long video for you guys. If you stood around to the end, thank you. I'm Fat Man DD1. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having me break down these two trailers for you, and break down kind of one animated trailer, not animated, live action trailer for you. So we'll review Battle Angel Alita another time. Give me some time and I'll hit you guys with that. So I'm Fat Man DD1. Thank you for watching my channel. Hopefully you guys subscribe, tune in for more, and here's the outro. Peace.